want to introduce our first guest, Grammy-nominated artist, Frankie
Frankie
Morales.
Morales.
So, welcome to the show, Frankie.
Thank you for having me
How
here.
you doing, man?
Well, over here, spending the time with you guys and enjoying the interview, beginning of the interview,
Okay.
before I perform, live, and having a good time here.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So we're gonna I'll break the ice. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Like where you're from, like where you grew up.
Well, I started very young at a very young age singing. I was raised in Harlem,
Okay.
110th Street between Madison and Park Avenue.
Oh,
All right. Shout
all right.
out Harlem.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
and also, I started very young singing to guys like Joe Patan, but I was a big fan of Michael Jackson. In the beginning of when I started growing up, I did not like the Latin music. I was all into Michael Jackson. So, it happened one day that I'm walking in Harlem, which we call El Barrio, Spanish Harlem.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw a band, I heard a band rehearsing in a community center. And I said, wow, that sounds interesting. So I went upstairs, and the band that was rehearsing was Mr. Joe Patan. I know you guys probably heard of Joe Patan, the
Yes,
guy that used to
yes.
sing those songs like, Sad Girl,
Mm-hmm.
You Look So Sad. So he was up there, rehearsing. And I decided to get in to do some background vocals with him.
Okay.
And he liked what he heard. And he put me in the group. And I started, doing a couple of performances with him. And during that time, I met one of his musicians by the name of Jose Pintor.
Okay.
And I got a chance to record my first album with the gentleman, Jose Pintor,
Oh,
a
okay.
Latin album.
Very nice.
Oh, wow.
So I recorded at a young age, you could say probably at age 14.
Oh, wow.
So,
yeah, that's
it went
early.
on from there, So at the age of 14, Joe Patan, then Jose Manguat Jr., then for those Spanish people that are out there that know, El Cantante de los Cantantes, Hector Lavoe. So it's been
Okay.
great. In those 2 years that I was with Hector Lavoe, I backed up Cheo Feliciano, Celia Cruz, Pellín Rodriguez, Imael Miranda. I mean, so on and so on and so on. So in the music industry, they saying that there's a time that you have to pay your dues.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have to pay my dues. I went straight to, starting with Joe Patan, Hector Lavoe, Cheo Feliciano. And the biggest prize that I got was in 1990. I was offered the gig with the King of Mambo, Mr. Tito Puente.
Ah, that's dope.
So I was a singer for Tito Puente from 1990 to the year 2000. Traveled all around the world. We went to Lebanon, Beirut, Japan, Europe, all over Europe. And I recorded 3 albums with Tito.
Nice.
Okay. Okay.
One was nominated for a Grammy, which was Dance Mania '99,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
and then the one that won the Grammy, which was Mambo Berlin, was recorded in 2000. And then we recorded one with Tito Puente recorded one with Tito Puente and Eddie Palmieri called Obra Maestra, which is called Masterpiece, before Tito Puente passed away.
Mm.
And when Tito passed away, I recorded on my own,
Mm-hmm.
which a tune called Mambo the Times, one of the tunes that I'm going to be performing here later on.
And we
Okay.
can't wait. We're really excited about that.
Definitely can't wait
Yeah,
for
so basically, you see this gentleman here, like me, Frankie Morales. I got 13 to 15 recordings in my belt. So
Wow.
I can say that it's good. It feels good. I still have my band. I'm still active.
Yes.
And I got a couple of performances this week. So it's going to
Okay.
be great.
Well,
Have anything for-
honestly, just going into that after hearing from the beginning, like going in and going upstairs and watching that, did you think that it was gonna go in this direction? Like, were you expecting that, or?
I wasn't expecting, going in that direction. But it's like what they say in the music industry. It's not what you know, it's who you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So by me getting into with Hector Lavoe, it was because of his bodyguard who knew my mother,
Oh, okay.
and he
Okay.
got me into be with singing with Hector Lavoe. So it was pretty good. I've had a great career. In all my music since I've been small. My mother loves salsa. They used to dance salsa in my mother's house in the living room. Friday and Saturdays was salsa all time in my mother's house.
Nice.
Hey, I know how it is because I got Spanish family members. I know how to get down.
Yes,
so.
man. You know, salsa, you know, when you got that in your blood, it's like you die with it.
Yeah.
You know, and I love singing, man. You know, sometimes it's like, you know, Hector Lavoe used to say, when you sing, you forget about your pains.
Yeah.
You know, and all the struggles that people go through. You know, but thank God that, you know, I went in the right path. I had the right people that guided me. And, you know, Tito Puente was a big influence on me. You know, he got me to do a lot of stuff and for me to be on my own now. So I've had my band for over 10 years. And, you know, people can just look up Frankie Morales on YouTube and you will see Frankie Morales. But don't forget, there's 2 Frankie Morales. You're going to see probably 1 Frankie Morales on a roller skate. That's not me. Okay? You know, just make sure that you see Frankie Morales, a singer. That's it.
Okay. All right.
Definitely.
And you said that you did have 2 shows coming up. Where could they look out for those shows?
Yes, well, I will be performing this Saturday with my nephew, DJ Brian.
Okay.
Shout out
we'll
DJ
be
Brian.
celebrating his birthday at La Marqueta.
Oh, yes.
Yes, so I'm going back to my roots. You know, I was raised in that area.
Okay.
And then on Sunday, I'm going to be performing up in the Bronx, which is going to be on Pelham Bay and Bronxville Parkway, Bronx River, and Fordham Road.
Okay.
I'm going to be performing there from 5 to 6. DJ Brian got me that gig. And after that, I have to run and play at the Gotham Hall, New York City,
Okay.
for the Carlos Bertrand Foundation.
Very impressive.
Yeah, he has a private event there. And I just got the contract today. They sending me the deposit tomorrow. So, you know, so it's pretty good. You know, the music industry in New York is pretty slow.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I've had a very, very busy August, thank God. So now it's up to me to start picking up again September, October, November, and December.
Right.
I got a couple of things going up for next year. They already called me up to go play in Romania.
Oh,
Very
You know,
nice.
so I'm going to be performing in Romania. I'm going to be doing something now in November. They just called me a couple of weeks ago for Panama.
Okay.
Okay.
So, and then in April, I'll be going to Mexico. So it's pretty good.
Well, he will be, if you can't reach him here in New York City, he will be somewhere near you.
Everywhere. He will be everywhere.
You've got a chance to work with a lot of talented artists. Is there anybody that is like that's most memorable to you, or is there anyone that you like to work with right now that's really hot on the scene? And
Well, it's very hard to say that, you know, everybody would love to work with Mark Anthony. You understand? You know, but it's hard to get to a guy like Mark Anthony. Well, as you probably don't know, you know, Mark Anthony was raised also in Harlem. You know, he's from 102nd Street and First Avenue.
Well, I didn't know that.
So, you know, so basically, well, you know, people that I would love to, you know, I've recorded with Germán Olivera. I had the honor to record with Ray Sepulveda, Luisito Ayala, who passed away a couple of years ago, Yoko La Japonesa. Right now, I'm trying to record something with Adalberto Santiago, who is a Salsa Fania All-Star legend. Somebody that I would love to record with is Imael Miranda. He grew up in my mother's house, and he grew up with my brothers. Do I think that's going to happen? I don't think so. You
never know.
So that's one person that I would love to record with, because me and him have the similar voice, and I think it would be a great song for me and him to do something like that.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Well, hey, don't cut your blessings off, man. Like, just put the positive energy out there and say it's gonna
Always.
happen, man.
Yes.
You
That's
know,
right.
so I
Well-
mean, I definitely want to hear what you got.
Are looking forward to the performance, so we're gonna go ahead and let you hit the stage.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Definitely, it was a
Let's get
pleasure.
going. you want to mambo, feel the Cuban beat. Just let the rhythm guide you with your feet. It doesn't take to knock out, it takes to feel the nest. Just where you're longing, we'll supply the rest. You need no education to dance this great sensation. Just wait till instantation, the moment you feel the beat. So when, if, and when you weather, feel along the lines. Just come and dance mambo all the times. Come on.
Mambo latino,
Le traigo el mambo latino.
ay qué sabroso.
Dejen que el ritmo lo ponga bien caluroso.
Mambo latino,
Mueve los pies a compás de este ritmo.
ay qué sabroso.
Cuando tengas ganas, baila cadiezoso.
Mambo latino,
Este es el mambo de Nueva York, qué divino.
ay qué sabroso.
Si no lo bailas, seguro que no gozó. Oye, y vamos a seguir bailando el mambo. Que sí, que sí. Oye, que no pare el mambo, que no pare el mambo.
Mambo latino,
Bien sabrosito, lo traigo para neoyorquino.
ay qué sabroso.
Un ritmo alegre que se de ti fabuloso.
Mambo latino,
No tiene que educarte para bailar conmigo.
ay qué sabroso.
Mi mambo gozo es melodioso. Y para todos los compás de Puerto Rico, Santo Domingo, Cuba, México, Argentina, el barrio. Y que no se pare la salsa. Latino. Y vamos a recordar al maestro Tito Puente. Y que Dios lo tenga en la gloria. Y síguelo.
Échale semilla a la maraca pa' que suene mi mambo.
Y venga cuando tú bailas, tú sí que te entretiene.
Échale semilla a la maraca pa' que suene.
Este mi mambo de coger la fiebre, cuidado que por ahí viene.
Échale semilla a la maraca pa' que suene mi mambo.
Oye lo que te conviene, traigo alegría para el que no tiene.
Échale semilla a la maraca pa' que suene mi mambo.
Mueve mulata, mueve que mueve la maraca que te suene. Suénalo, suénalo. La salsa. Chao.
Oh man, that was Frankie Morales, everybody. But
Yes.
man, I mean, Frankie, amazing, man. Definitely amazing. Please,
Thank you.
definitely enjoyed it. Facebook, Instagram,
Yes.
website,
Let
anything.
the people know where they can find you.
On Facebook, they can find me under Frankie Morales. My website is www.thefrankiemorales.com because somebody was already using frankiemorales.com.
Okay.
So I had to put THE, They can visit me on that website. They can see everything that's coming up, what I'm doing. They can also contact me there. So, it's pretty good. So they can also contact me by phone.
Okay.
I'm going to give them my business number. I'm not giving my real number.
Yeah, don't do that.
So they can contact me at 201-430-5496 if you want mambo, Frankie Morales. You want ballads, Frankie Morales. I play a lot of music, and that's why it's called Mambo all the times, because in New York City you can have a band,
Okay.
but you got to know what to play for the audience, and I found that out with Tito Puente.
Okay.
You understand?
Alright.
So this Sunday when I play at the Carlos Beltran, it's going to be a big thing for me because there I'm gonna be able to see the audience. Then I'm gonna know what type of music I'm gonna be able to play.
Nice.
Okay.
All right. Well, definitely stay connected with us, and we'd
Sure, I
like
will.
to definitely come out and support. Again, that is the Grammy-nominated Frankie Morales.
Morales.
And to find out more information about us,
Definitely go to www.talkmusicshow.info. That's www.talkmusicshow.info. So definitely I want to say thank you to everybody for listening in. So I'm CP,
And I'm Pamela.
and like I always say, if it ain't indie,
It ain't us.
And shouts to DJ
Brian
Brian Martinez on the
Martinez.
1 and 2s.